And we have another shipment come in. So this is going to be the continuation of the soundproofing for the GTR. There will be some that I'm going to use for my S15 as well. But I'll unpack it and we'll see how beautiful the stuff is. Happy days. As you can see, a lot more gears come in. So this is for the installation of the GTR, which is amazing. I've got a couple of different things here. We've seen these before. I've already put this into the car. I've just got an extra one here. Might use a little bit in the S15. Got some tape here. I ran out of this and I'm doing the wiring loom with that, doing a little refresh. And then these three boxes here are all the same. Those two are the same. These three are the high-end underlay for the carpet. It does have a sticky back on it. So you do stick it down on top of what they call the stage 1, which is this stuff here. So these three here are for underneath the carpet, and I will use some on the S15 as well. So just like everything, it's all really good quality. You got their little pattern on there, and then it's got a couple of different materials in there. I think one's a closed cell, one's an open cell, one's waterproof, and the other one's for heat and one's for the noise and stuff like that. So this is kind of like the best stuff that you actually get, which is amazing. And then this one here is a slightly thinner. It's just got one backing on it. And what is this one called? This is sound and heat insulator. And this is the same as well, but this one's obviously a bit thicker. This one here you stick onto the inside of your doors, the inside of your quarter panels and everything. And it's not too heavy, even though these are all super light anyway. But since it's only 6mm, you can put it on your walls and everything, and I can put it on the roof. So obviously not on the roof, but inside before you put the interior trim in. And you can just imagine, I'm not adding much weight, but I'm definitely adding a lot of sort of quality insulation and noise cancellation and heat reduction sort of properties to the GTR. So I'm trying to get it to feel like a really solid high-end car, as much as I can, So, because I feel like you jump into the car and if it feels really good and solid mechanically and the chassis is just going to add to the experience. So for me, it's really worth it. Hope you like. Happy days. Let's get some progress. So I just popped it out just to have a little bit of an inspection of it. It's beautiful stuff. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to have it all installed, to be honest. And then this one's obviously much thinner. But if you like any of this gear, I don't know these guys at all. But the products and everything that they sell and how quick it gets here and, the packaging, it's top notch. So if you don't want to be stuffed around and you just want the best of the best, go visit the boys. So I've grabbed out the rear diff, which I have cleaned, but I am going to send all three of these actually to my gearbox specialist on Lawrence Drive. I forgot the name of the place, but he's a legend. He's done the S15 and loosened up the two-way LSD so it wasn't so aggressive. But I'm going to get him to tighten up the stock R32 GTR diff. I'm going to get him to have a look at the transfer case, and I think they might put some extra packs in there or something just to make it a little bit more aggressive, And I've got this beauty, so I'm going to get him to just crack it open and have a look. But this is a built gearbox, a par 124 straight cut synchro gearbox with upgraded shifters, billet shifters. So this should be an absolute beauty. And I do have the twin plate direct clutch services clutch to go with it. So that's not bad. And then I have prepared a little table of goodies. So, what do we have here? We've got some nice gear. I'll just do a quick little walkthrough. Ooh, hallelujah. Keeps going. Very nice. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got the turbocharger, a Garrett GTX 3584 RS, and it has quite a significant rear housing on it. So it's got the 1.2. Because I am going a RB30 bottom end, it's going to work very nice. So it has had the writing, because I did buy this kit secondhand. Bang, bang, bang. And this part here as well. I've just modified it to suit my application. Very minimal use, probably 1,000 Ks on it. But he did actually have this polished and this polished out. I quite like the Garrett writing, but anyway, it looks pretty cool. I've done a custom 4-inch intake. I need to finish off the welds on it, but that's going to go on this puppy. 4-inch exhaust system I put a flex in there because I didn't have one. And obviously the 4-inch piping is going to connect to there. And then I'm probably going to reduce it like I have there to 3.5 inch. So that's like half of the exhaust system. So there's going to be no restriction in flow, especially not with the big exhaust housing on there anyway. 6-boost manifold. These are always absolutely flawless. Such a good manifold. Can you beat it? Yeah, you might be able to beat it, but for the price and everything, they're just legendary. External wastegate. It will have a 50mm Pro Gate. I used that 50mm Pro Gate for the S15 when I was putting the 2J in it. This cylinder head is fully built. It's not CNC ported, but it is hand ported to a slight degree. It's got Camtech camshafts in it, 2 7/8s, I think. Dual valve springs, brand new OEM valves, and everything else to go with it. Obviously HKS cam gears, and another beautiful Hypertune intake manifold. She's a little dusty. It's been in the cinema room just collecting dust. But twin fuel rails. I use the injectors I did have for this, 1650 cc's for the 2J as well, so I need to replace those. This has a twin feed, but I'll just be running one set of injectors because I'm not going for ridiculous power, and then I'll blank off the second. But I quite like the double barrel look. So that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Then it's going to have obviously the RB30 bottom end. At this point, it's going to be RB30 block with a stock crank that has been all the machining work done to it to handle 1,000 horsepower. I'm going to half grout fill the block, and I'm going to run a platinum PRP Platinum Race Products brace, and probably all Nitto pistons and rods. I-beams in there. I'll probably use spool I-beam rods and CP pistons, to be honest. And she'll handle the 700-800 horsepower that I'm trying to throw at it. So that's cool. A brand new drive-by-wire throttle body from Bosch, 82mm. It's the good one to get. A Bosch, and I bought this a little while ago, but I'm pretty sure it's an LS 160 or 180 amp alternator. And there's the fitting kit for it as well. The beautiful ATI balancer. I don't know if you get any better than that, but she's absolutely gorgeous. I've got one of these to go on the 2J as well, which is nice. And then I've got a oil filter and oil cooler adapter from Tarks. They always do good products. ARP crank bolt. I did have this in before, so most of the actual fitting kit's inside the tank. But this is the Frenchie's Performance Garage twin fuel pump in tank setup, which is I've got in the S15 as well. PRP drain kit for the back of the head. So that puppy will sit on the back here, and what it also does, it goes into both of these. So it does the oil and the water, or the water and the oil, whichever one it is, and then I can have a return feed of the oil and the water. And I think this is a really good idea because I'm going a half grout filled block. So they say, you know, that's not going to give any temperature issues with the cooling. But if I can utilize this to release flow of water, whichever one it is, around, that means it's got an amazing flow of water from the front to the back and back around. So that should help cooling really well. And obviously the renowned RB oil issues to have the drain. And then the drain will return back into this beautiful extended sump setup that I've got. It's got all the baffles and all that type of stuff in there, so that's happy days. What I also might do is I should pull out the front diff and give that to my gearbox guy as well, just to have a little service over it, make sure it's all legit. What else have we got here? We've got some wideband controller kits and stuff like that for the ECU. The ECU is actually in the car at the moment. You haven't seen that yet, but I mounted it in there, and it's just a plug and play Link G4 Plus. And this is all the Nissan rebuild kit for the front and rear CV shafts. So I'll be doing a video on those as well. And then maybe if somebody could tell me, I'm not running the HiCast system anymore, but I have my R32 GTR power steering pump. Do I have to crack it open and modify some of the vanes or the pathways inside it or anything like that? So if somebody could let me know if I need to modify that, that would be good. Then we just got some miscellaneous stuff in here. You know, bits and pieces, some wiring looms and stuff, a whole bunch of Nissan gear. So what are these? These are the side mirrors, brand new side mirrors. This is the seal kit for the rear wing that goes onto the boot. Just little stuff like that's where your ignition key barrel goes. Some seals, obviously gaskets and everything. Happy days. So, yeah. Cool, hope you like the update, and I hope you like some of the parts on there. So yeah, it would be nice if someone could let me know about the power steering pump. That would be amazing. Thank you. And what alternatives if you don't use the R32 one? I'd rather use the R32 one, so if I just have to slightly modify it, I like modifying. That'd be the go, wouldn't it? I think that's pretty much it. Hope you like the update, some of the fruit that's going on. Oh, she's spicy. She's very spicy.